Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Danny and you may have previously seen my video about a few things I wish I knew while I was in college. Well, here come 5 things I wish I knew after college. So of course there is a lot more I wish I knew, but I decided to just pick 5 of the most important things I really wish someone had told me or I would have realized right after college, because they have caused me some struggle over the last few years. And now that I know them, my work and my career and my overall life has changed quite a bit thanks to these. So I hope that they will help you in case you're finishing college or you're in the first few years after you entered the beauty industry. I really hope this will help, and let's get into it. Number 1. The school is not everything. I've kind of touched on this in my previous video about things I wish I knew in college, but in this case I mean it. Your school years are not everything. I've mentioned how learning in school is of course important, but don't stress about it too much because there is still so much more for you to learn. The first, I'd say 2 years in the industry right after college are really crucial. This is when you will have to learn a lot more and a lot faster. In college or like in hair school, you learn a lot of theory and you learn a lot of things in practice the way you would probably have to do them because of the exams. Now you're entering the real world, now you're entering the salons where you have to work a lot faster, a lot more efficient, and to be honest a bit more up to date, because a lot of the times the things they teach you in school are a bit outdated. When you enter a salon, you need the newest trends, you need the newest techniques, you need to really work fast and efficient, and those first 2 years will really teach you all of that. So make sure you are prepared to really get in there, dive in, take it all in, learn as much as you can, and take all the experience you can. Second thing I kind of realized as soon as I was finishing my school was that contacts are everything. I wish I had kind of networked with more of the hair industry and salons in my area a lot more while I was in college still, because as soon as I came out, I've noticed, or as soon as I was coming out and trying to find placements or apprenticeships or actual job, it was really hard for me. I didn't know people in this area in my city, because I wasn't born here or anything. I've only lived here for a few years before that, and it was really hard for me to try and get into this world because I didn't know people in this world. I knew quite a lot of people, but nobody who worked in the industry, in the hair industry, that I was interested in. So it was really hard for me to try and find a place where I could go and work, where I could at least do a placement or learn a bit more. So being able to use your contacts is incredible. If you know someone who knows someone that works in a salon, and they can ask for you, or you can use them as your little recommendation or whatever, just do it. You will not regret it. You have nothing to lose. And also network a little bit. We live in a day and age where social media is basically what we breathe. So being able to go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on TikTok and talk to other people who work in the industry and probably worked for years, create that little relationship, and that will help you so much. Not only are they going to be able to give you some tips and tricks, but maybe they'll know someone in your area who has a salon or a salon opening or has a little job or they need an assistant or something. It's incredible what we can do these days. It wasn't as crazy even those few years back when I was looking for a place to go to work. The social media wasn't as crazy and as influential as it is now. So it was difficult, definitely a lot more than it probably would be now. Now we have the advantage of the social media. Don't worry, just message the salons in your area, let them know that you're studying, let them know you finished studying, send them some photos or send them your hair Instagram, which could be a portfolio. Just make sure you get those contacts and people know of you as soon as you come out of the college, and that will make it so much easier trying to get into the industry and finding a place where you'll fit, etc. Contact, contact, contact. On that note, finding the right salon slash stylist to work for. I wish I knew the difference between different salons, etc. I mean, I knew that you have the big kind of corporate salons where you work for a certain brand. Like you have Tony and Guy, you have Rush, you have this big chain Voodoo. I knew about them, and to a certain extent I already knew that is not quite something I'm looking for, because I didn't want to be pressured into selling extra services to a client if they didn't necessarily need it, or selling extra products that I might not have believed in, which is something I got a little taste of while I was still in school, and I wasn't comfortable with that. I always wanted what's best for my clients. I didn't want to just get the money out of them, and that is unfortunately how a lot of these big brands work. So the fact that I already knew that I want to be in a smaller, more family environment type of circle, it's never going to be like a little family. It's never going to be like that, but something along those lines, like a small, cute, homey salon, that helped me a lot, that I knew that. But it's a lot more than that. Like, you have to make sure you find a salon that is, or a stylist to work for, who is there because they want to see you grow. They want you to learn from them. They want you to succeed. They want you to get better and better. They want you to get your own clients. You want to make sure that you find a place where you know you will get what you want from there. If you want to essentially become a stylist in that salon, you want to make sure that you find someone who's going to be willing to get you there, help you get there. Because there are so many salons, even these smaller ones, who will take an assistant, or like Saturday girls or whatever, and all they have you do is sweep the floor, shampoo the hair, maybe do a quick blow dry on someone, and that is the extent of it. They won't show you how to mix colors or how to mix certain toners. They won't let you apply it on. They won't help you with certain things, and they definitely won't shove clients at you to do yourself. So finding something that works for you, if you're comfortable with just starting that slow and only being a little helper, and maybe you'll learn something, good for you. But if you really want to learn and grow and get your own clientele, you need to find a place that will do just that for you. And that is, it's really hard. It's almost like looking for a relationship. You need to find the right fit for you, because if it doesn't work for you, if you're unhappy there, if you're waking up and regretting your decision of working there, and you keep questioning whether you should quit from there, whether you should give up on the hair industry overall, it's not a right place for you. I know so many girls who gave up on hairdressing just because they didn't like the salon they worked in, and they thought that that's what everywhere else is like. I know a person who personally told me that I'm not going to be happy in any salon because I wanted to quit from her salon, that I'll never find anywhere where I'm gonna be happy. Well, little does she know that already when I was quitting, I already found a place where I was happy. So it's just, you really need to be picky and be okay to say no to certain options or certain salons or stylists, in case you feel like they're not the right fit for you. And don't worry to say, I'm done with this place, I'm going somewhere else, as long as you do it a bit, you know, correctly. Like, don't take people from there, or don't just not show up. Make sure you let them know. But yeah, it's really hard to find the right place, and it is all about finding the right place. So just be patient with it, be picky, don't worry to say no to certain places if you're unhappy there, but yeah, look for that right place. But like I said before, if you have enough contact and if you're doing your little networking homework, you will definitely be able to find a place that suits you. Don't worry about that. Number 4 is something I touched on a few times here already, and it is that the social media means a lot. It does. I wish I was a person who doesn't spend as much time on her phone as I do, but I do. And it is mostly social media, and it is because it's a huge part of my job. It means a lot. You get clients through there. You get contacts with other people in the industry through there. You get to learn from there a lot of tips and tricks, and there's so many tutorials that you can learn from. You can gain so much confidence from there as well, and it's like a little portfolio of your work as well. So posting on social media creates a portfolio of your work. You're basically showcasing what you can do, and then the feedback acts like a nice little confidence boost for you. In most cases, I hope it does. And of course, you might get some clients from there. Mostly my clients are from there, and then somebody tells somebody, or they share a link of my Facebook or page or whatever, and it is all just through there. So make sure you do pay attention to it. I have worked for someone who said that social media doesn't do anything, now realizing that 50% of my clients were thanks to social media. But yeah, just focus on it. Post your photos on there, talk to other people from other industries. If you feel brave enough, go ahead and look up some people's profiles, because they might look like the type of clients you want. Like a few of their photos, comment on a few of their photos. They'll go on your profile, and if they see that your work and you do things that they might be interested in, they'll become your clients. So just go ahead, embrace the social media, don't be shy. It means a lot, and it's gonna help you a lot. I really feel like I'm rambling on, and I hope all of this is making sense, guys. I really hope that I'm putting my points across. Right, and on to the 5th one. Don't worry if you find your niche and you have to say no to other things, right? Meaning, if you find something that you feel a lot more confident doing and you enjoy doing and you want to focus on it, go ahead. Don't worry about saying no to things that scare you or you don't feel confident in. Let's say you really don't like doing men's haircuts. Just because someone's asking you to cut their hair and you really don't want to, you don't have to do it. You can say no. If there's clients who are questioning your work, and it is because you don't feel confident in doing what you said that you can do for them, don't worry, just say no to it. If you prefer doing, let's say, some crazy haircuts and crazy hair colors, you love all these creative, colorful hair colors and doing these mad haircuts from mullets to pixie cuts, do that. Make that your niche, your brand, and do it. Focus on it, make it as good as possibly, advertise that this is what you do, and you will attract those clients. And if someone is trying to pressure you into doing something else, just tell them no. If you want me to do something I don't want to do, I can just go to another salon where I can do it. Or they might actually be like, okay, cool, so this is your brand, this is what you're doing. Just don't worry and say no to things you don't want to do. And if there is something that you really are passionate about, or if you love doing hair extensions, you could create a whole career out of just doing hair extensions. Just do it. Just if you do find one thing in particular, or a little bubble of things that you like doing, do it. You don't have to do every single service out there just to get the money. No. As long as you're doing it just to get the money, your work's never gonna be that great. You're not gonna be happy. You will feel emotionally exhausted because of it. But if you find something that you're passionate about, if you find a style that you love, you will find clients that will appreciate it. You will enjoy your job a lot more, you will feel passionate about taking photos of it, you will be sharing it everywhere, people will love it, and you're just gonna become the stylist that you want to be. Right, I hope everything made sense. I think I got all my points across. I really hope that it helped some of you. It would have really helped me a lot if someone told me these things when I was starting out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, see ya!